I know, but we're going to get rid of it. We've got some inversion busters on the way. We have storms, but unfortunately today was rough. So let's focus on areas that didn't see inversion. How about St. George?
Oh, look at that.
Okay, thanks, Clayton. You see the cloud cover that's down there. We actually have a weak system impacting southern Utah as we speak. It will continue to do so for the overnight, but this is how we started the day in Washington County. Thank you, Clayton. And how about this submission from ABC4.com of Mount Ogden? You can see that inversion at the base of the mountain really building over the last several days, and that means a haze has really turned to smog. Inversion is, if you're new to Utah, this is one of the things that happens naturally. We have colder air that gets trapped on the valley floor. Normally, we warm, and as the temperature decreases, we get colder air above it, but not with an inversion. No, no, no. Inversion, we trap that cold air, and that warmer air acts as a lid, and so we don't see that cold air rise. We see warming and clearer conditions in our mountains, but unfortunately for our valley floors, we see what we've been dealing with, very hazy conditions with cold air, and temperatures don't get to fluctuate. We do trap plenty of pollutants in that cold air. That's where our smog comes from, and we see a decline in air quality. It's out there tonight with moderate air, and forecast for tomorrow along the Wasatch Front to hit moderate air again, as well as in eastern Utah. Salt Lake County forecast to hit unhealthy air for sensitive groups. So if you have respiratory issues, tomorrow's a tough day. Maybe you're feeling under the weather. Tomorrow's not the day to be outdoors, because we have seen this happen a couple times this evening, and it's on deck for tomorrow. There is some good news, though, folks. We will get rid of this dirty air. We've got storms on the way. Cold temperatures, 36 for the high in Salt Lake, and that just goes to show that cold air is trapped on the valley floor. We were warmer in Logan and Provo, but air quality was worse in Salt Lake. Tough for the basin. 23 for the high in Vernal. Really, really rough go there as they're socked in 30s, 40s, and 50s along the I-15 corridor, with 54 as the warm spot in St. George. Satellite radar shows the increasing cloud cover that we saw. And you also start to pick up on a few of those isolated showers, that weak system that I talked about impacting southern Utah tonight and into tomorrow morning. Forewarn radar sweeping the region, and we do have some spotty showers from Beaver County down to Iron County, right over I-15. So some rain there, which you see in green, and the blue indicating a few snow showers over Grand Staircase and towards the I-70 corridor. This is isolated activity. It's not going to be anything major, but it's happening tonight and will continue to track towards southeastern Utah. Here's a look at the upper level futurecast so you have an idea of when we'll see the air clear and where these systems are coming from. So here's this first one, grazing southern Utah, bringing the chance of that moisture. Heading into Friday, we have a storm that dips in. Cold air's in place, so we're talking valley snow potential and mountain snow potential. High country is going to get hit hard over the next couple of days with this more progressive pattern. Rolling into Saturday, a little more energy. Cold air still there. This is the northern 2/3 of the state looking at snow potential for your Saturday, so your weekend plans look cold and snowy. We roll into Sunday, and the potential for another system to skirt northern Utah comes through. That one is actually some remnants of a tropical moisture moving in, an atmospheric river connection there. And so that means we could actually see temperatures warm a little bit and get some rain on the valley floor. Meanwhile, the mountains continue to get snow from all three of those events with hefty total potential. As we look at high pressure taking over, this will be Monday afternoon into Tuesday of next week. So this progressive pattern will impact us Friday and through your weekend. Here's a look at the futurecast, which brings that moisture down towards Lake Powell. Looks like it's east of Kane and Washington County, but you can't rule out a storm there. Eastern Utah has the chance of a storm for Thursday, but here we are into Friday. We hold on to bad air along the Wasatch Front for Thursday. Friday, we bring in that snow potential, 6 a.m. Morning commute could be sloppy. Okay, we watch as that continues through 10 a.m. And again, Cache Valley to Salt Lake County into Utah County. Here we are by just after midnight on Saturday. That energy comes through, the cold front moves through, and we get cold air and snow. Sunday, things start to change, but we do have the chance of getting some heavy snow totals. Futurecast snow model shows you what to expect. Measurable snow all the way as south central Utah. But as we look at the mountains, they get hit hard. What you're seeing in red is the Ogden Valley. This is a westerly flow, and that's the area that gets favored in a westerly flow. We're going to see how these storms shape up, but we're talking maybe 1 to 2 feet for the mountains over a series of 3 days with 3 different storms. I'm going to nail down those totals. We'll lock them in tomorrow, but just so you know, accumulating snow for the high country on the way, and valley potential too. 30s because of our inversion and cold temperatures that will keep those numbers at bay for tomorrow. 20s still in Vernal, 40s and 30s on the eastern side of the state, 54 tomorrow in St. George. We're in isolated storms possible. Better chance on Friday. Dry for the weekend as we deal with that warm up. We take a look at the Wasatch Front. 30s. We will see those snow showers and that snow into Saturday. Mixed precipitation for your Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, high pressure takes over. 30s and 40s. Wet weather ahead. And we will be right back.